Thanks very much. We're on the air now. A little technical hitch there. Just as you're starting to eat your entree there, we won't hold you up for very long. I would like to welcome you all along today, in particular to the Honourable Fran Bladell, MHA, our patron, who supports this dinner every single year. That's really terrific to see you here again, Fran. David Wilson, over there in the brown jacket, places anybody who doesn't know him. Fairly notorious, most people do. He's now chairman of the Tasmanian Table Tennis Association. He says through default. I saw him sort of popularly elected by all the other people in the room who didn't want to be chairman. Some people tend to think of David not as an Eastside player. But in fact, checking the records this afternoon, I note that he has played 27 seasons at Eastside, certainly a member of the 21 club. Good to see you, David. To all past and present players and officials, I might give a few more people a mention as the night goes on. Steve McKenzie has made the big comeback with the band. Steve, whatever band he was playing with, played at a lot of our early dinners, and it's terrific to have Steve back, not only because of the great music that he brings with him. His drums look more like a guitar now. Steve himself, of course, played 38 seasons, or he has played 38 seasons so far. We're expecting him back shortly. He, in fact, was the one who was invited to blow out the candles at our 10th anniversary, which was held down at the new Pizza Hut at Belrive, because at that stage he had missed one roster match in 10 years. In the first 10 years he missed one roster match, and that was only because the doctors wouldn't let him out of hospital to play it. There were a few messages, one from the first acting president of the league, Lindsay James, who couldn't be here tonight. I'll just read you a little bit from it. Many thanks for the invitation to the anniversary dinner, but due to other commitments I'll be unable to attend. Time has certainly gone by quickly. It is pretty fearsome for some of us who have been involved. Eastside has been going now for more than 20 years. Keep the show going, all of you. Keep up the good work. So that was good. There was also a note from Dear Bill. I know it's a great dinner, but please don't talk too much. That was signed by Lek. There was a note from Peter Johns, former junior player who now lives in Wynyard and goes to university in Launceston, wishing the league well and sorry that she couldn't make it to the dinner. Peter was also a former winner of the President's Trophy. And Bill Males, I talked to by email, and he promised to send me down. He was the first treasurer. He promised to send me down a note of good wishes, but it'll probably come next week. Just pointing to one or two other people that are here, and once you start doing that, of course, you miss people and upset people, but never mind. One of the beauties of being president of something like this is that sometimes you do miss people and upset people. Can't please everybody all the time. There are some past presidents here. I just draw attention to Alan Sproul, past president. Ian James is also hidden away over there somewhere in the back. Glad to see Ian back. He was the immediate past president. Janet Weller, of course, had a run at that while she was having a holiday from secretary. And a couple of other young gentlemen that we haven't seen for a little while who are apparently about to make a return to their play days, but they were great members of the early Eastside Tournament Committee. That's Ron Webb and Jeff Phillips, who are over here on our right. Ron's actually got 40 seasons on the clock as an Eastside player, so he'll be coming up for his 50 Club award in a few years if he gets back into it and he can handle the pace. Jeff Phillips, he's got 27 seasons on the clock, same as Dave Wilson. Jeff? Certain similarities between you, there you go. One other one perhaps I might just mention, probably give him a surprise, is Alan Colburn, who's actually sitting over there with his back to us. Perhaps he epitomises some of the people who've helped the league. He's Mike's father, of course, and Matthew and Annette, members of the family, also played at Eastside for quite a long time. And you wouldn't know, for instance, that Alan actually built the Armstrong Cup. You know, people refer to it as the monument to Eastside, because if you win it, you almost say, I hope somebody else in the team takes it home first because we haven't got enough room at our house. Alan actually built that, and we're still waiting for the bill, I think, Alan. It's about 18 years late now. I'm sure it's coming one day. Thanks very much for that. I'll let you enjoy your entree now. We'll be back in a little while to make some presentations. Now I suppose I can't stop it. For the presentation of penance.
Covers legends, Bill Atkinson, Carl Lawson and Daniel Page. Band that played was Manchester United, Fred Duncan, John Thorpe and John Thorpe. Veterans 1, White Eagles, Michael Colburn, Bruce Jeffrey, Peter and Stefan Tomaszewski. Veterans 2, Stumblers 2, Rod Connor, John Forsyth, Lou Kershaw and Morgan, not Connor. And Veterans 3 was Aztecs 4, Chris Cowes, Mary Farnell and Jenny Sweet. Armstrong Cup was Odyssey, Bill Atkinson, Carl Lawson, Daniel Page again. And band that played was a team called Water, Lauren Briggs, C, DeKevett and Jay Stradwick. I don't know, but I'm here. Veterans 1 was Stumblers 1, Richard DeBose, Rod Janassi and Jeff Taylor. Oh, we had someone just take this. No. Veterans 2 was Stumblers 2, Rod Connor, John Forsyth, Lou Kershaw and Lee McDonald. Veterans 3 was Neils, Bill Fletcher, Shane Painter and Ron Rainbow. Righto, with the spring, because we don't have the pennants, we made him wait for their perpetual trophy. So the the TSP Shield went to Panthers, and I believe Ivan Vindoff was part of that team. He's here. And Veterans one, they have a perpetual trophy as well. That was Thunder's one, they're not here. Oh, Mountain's going to take them their part. And Veterans 2 is also the other Thunder's team, who are not here. And Veterans 3 was... That was also these who are not here.
Yeah, they get trophies from today, which really get trophies from. A mate of mine owns trophy house. I'm not going to get them cheap. They're a bit cheap.
From time to time, the League makes major presentations to people who have given outstanding service to the League. This comes in a number of forms, the top level of which of course is life membership, and they are given away all that often or all that easily. The next level is called the Certificate of Honour, and is given to people who have made an outstanding contribution across a wide range of fields. We don't have any winners in that category tonight. But in the Outstanding Contribution Award, which is for those people who've put in a very large amount of time and effort in a particular area, we do have two people we would wish to honour tonight. The first of those is Arthur Booth. Arthur, unfortunately, Arthur's always at the dinner, but Arthur can't be here. He tried to tell me that he could leave Chiang Mai in Thailand this morning and be here in time for the dinner. And from experience of 28 trips or something to Thailand, I told him that it was impossible and he wouldn't make it. And of course he hasn't. I don't know why anybody want to go to Thailand for a holiday anyway, but you know, this is 2 years in a row he's gone now. But Arthur's award, on this occasion, Arthur does a lot of things, but his award this year is for his efforts with fundraising. Those of you who play and come into the centre would probably know that he's forever nagging around with a bottle of wine behind you in a raffle book. And that sort of fundraising, your $1 or $2 or however many tickets you buy, usually brings the league in about $1,000 a year, and that's a tremendous help. So we'll have a word with Arthur on another occasion when he is here. The other Outstanding Contribution Award today goes to Brendan Black. I suppose it will go without saying, because most of you who are around the league know what a tremendous amount of time Brendan devotes to coaching anybody who wants some help, beginners, top players, anybody who asks can get some top-class coaching from Brendan, sometimes for huge rates of money, quite often, more often, for either not enough money and not what he should be charging, and on some occasions not for any money. So Brendan, that contribution to the league and improving the standard of play of beginners and top players has not gone unnoticed, and we'd like you to accept this award. With regard to the 21 club membership, there were two more people who qualified this year, and neither of whom could be with us tonight. One is Andrew Briggs and the other is Gabe Taylor. And our expert statistician in 21 club membership, who's Desley Ruffin, of course, is able to tell me that those two qualifying bring to 101 people the number of people who have played 21 seasons or more. So that's terrific. In the 50 club membership, there is one person, and it's none other than Desley Ruffin herself. I won't try to pin this on Desley. I see some of the disasters of trying to pin badges on people. Congratulations on playing 50 seasons yourself. Desley is the 6th person to qualify. And we're going so well here while we're waiting for more food to turn up, we might move on and do one or two more of these awards, and then we'll be free to dance and drink and talk and mingle and whatever else you'd like to do later on. So we'll move on to the Umpire of the Year award. So Desley is bouncing up and down and probably have to come back again now, as she's the person who counts the votes, the only person who knows what the votes are from those people who umpires do the voting, of course, other umpires, other qualified umpires. Those who wish to send in their votes, they can vote for up to 5 qualified people in the league. And what's the verdict then this year, Desley? Desley very quietly says Carl has won, so congratulations to Carl Lawton. Carl does a terrific job with our tournaments. He's now chairman of our tournament committee. I think he thinks he got that job by default as well. The Administrator of the Year is an honour which is bestowed upon one of our administrators each year. Any member of the league was invited to nominate people for that award, and some did. And the award was made possible by Howrah Table Tennis Club, I think, in memory of the late Lance Darling. Lance was a young fellow in his late 20s when he was president of the Eastside League. I've seen everything now. Sardine up, somebody back up. Just in case you've forgotten how to speak English. And where were you last night? Somebody check and make sure that man's got a ticket. We're talking about the Administrator of the Year, Arthur, and we're going to find out in a moment who's won that. I'll come back to you in a little while. Lance Darling, of course, died suddenly and unexpectedly alone in a flat in Melbourne while he was attending university there. He decided to go back to university as a mature age student, so he left the league and left Tasmania and went there, and unfortunately died alone in his flat. And the award was made in his honour, as he'd been president and at times treasurer of the league even at the same time, which was a terrific effort for one that was so young. To announce the Administrator of the Year and make the presentation, I'd like to call on the Secretary of the League, Mrs. Janet Weller.
Tonight it gives me great pleasure to give this award out. This particular person filled a very important place on the committee and has been there almost 2 years and has done a wonderful job. I would like to call up Jeff Jones to receive this award.
He was only $11,000 out. Before I sit down then, I'm going to finish my unfinished business. Before that quiet gentleman with the grey hair came wandering in, I was making a speech about how it was a joke that you reckon he could leave Chiang Mai or somewhere this morning and walk into this dinner tonight. That's why they all laughed when you walked in, Harper. Now, in your absence, you don't know this part, there were two outstanding contribution awards to be made by the league tonight, and one of those has just been made to Brendan Black for his work with coaching. The other one of them is for you, for your efforts with the fundraising and the incessant demand to sell us raffle tickets and so on, and the amount of money that's raised. So if you'd like to come forward, I had thought you might come, so I brought this to you. Arthur left Thailand at 11:30 last night, and no, he hasn't been to bed today yet. Liaison with the national fitness officials, and just to maintain that total versatility in the league, she's qualified as a 50 season player tonight. So the President's Award for this year goes to Desley Ruffin. Desley doesn't want to make a speech yet, so I reckon probably if we move on to the next item on the presentation, she'll probably get to make one anyway. We move on now to the Players of the Year awards, and Desley, I think, is the one who's going to come forward on behalf of the roster committee to make the announcements of the Female Player of the Year and the Male Player of the Year.
To be eligible for this sort of thing, you have to have played in at least 50% of all the possible matches in 2 seasons, and to have competed in at least one Eastside conducted championship. Just to let you know who's done what. And before I call the winner of the Female Player of the Year out, I'll just remind everybody that Tasmania Sports always give a nice generous cheque. So we'll ask Bill to actually make the presentation. And the Female Player for the Year is Susie Jones. And among Susie's achievements for the year, as far as the championships go, she was runner-up with the Eastside Open, winner of the Eastside Close and winner of the Clowns Close, and that was in the women's senior events.
I'd like to thank the sponsor, Bill, and Eastside Table Tennis League for supporting me over the years that I've played table tennis, and the people that have coached me this year, especially Brendan and Tracy.
And the male player of the year, I wonder if we'll get a surprise. It was Michael Colburn. And Michael's successes in our championships were he was winner of the Eastside Open, winner of the Eastside Close, and the losing finalist in the Tasmanian Close.
Eastside and the Sandy Sport. It is an honour to win the Player of the Year. I know that every year involves coming along and drawing a roster and playing a number of very tough opponents, and 1999 wasn't any different. I did have the last bit of this year off just to recharge the batteries, but I'll certainly look forward to playing again next year and trying to defend the award. Thank you.
Right, the criteria I mentioned for the Players of the Year also applies naturally to our rankings. And remembering, of course, that you have to be eligible to be ranked. So I'll go through each section first. There are certificates available for those who have won. As your name is called, if you're here, just come up and get your certificate, please, and we'll just say the course for each section. So the men's open, naturally, number 1 is Michael Colburn, 2 Brendan Black, 3 Roger Massey, 4 Andy Howell, 5 John Lewis, 6 Michael Thorpe, 7 David Bindoff, and 8 Andrew Briggs. Right, the women's open. Number 1 is Susie Jones, 2 Sharon Gathercole, 3 Judy Bowman, 4 Julia Ralph, 5 Kathy Kelly, and 6 Anne Morgan. When I said that people had to play in the championship, they have to have played in the relevant event, of course, that we're referring to. So with the men's veterans, number 1 Brendan Black, 2 Michael Colburn, 3 Roger Massey, 4 David Bindoff, 5 Arthur Booth, 6 Bill Atkinson, 7 Jeff Jones, 8 Malcolm Weller, and 9 John Morse. Right, the women's veterans. Women's veterans, 1 Judy Bowman, 2 Sharon Gathercole, 3 Kathy Kelly, 4 Anne Morgan, 5 Claudia Adams-Krusky, 6 Desi Ruffin, and 7 Mary Farnell. As you've probably observed, we don't have as many juniors this year as we should, which is a pity, but nevertheless, those that did play certainly warranted a ranking. The junior boys, 1 was Luke Triffett and 2 Ivan Bindoff. And the junior girls, that's not hard to work out, 1 Susie Jones and 2 Julia Ralph.
course, we hadn't brought Arthur's ranking certificate along. Of course, we had, but we didn't bother signing that one yet because we knew he wasn't going to be here. However, I will sign it in a minute. This will go down as one of the great moments in league history, I think, the way he came through that door. The final matter, before you can bounce into the rock and roll, I know Steve's pretty keen to play you some rock and roll, is the raffle announcement. So this one, at least we've all got a chance of winning. And to make the, organise the draw or decide what she's doing, I call on the Secretary of the League, Janet Weller, to come forward with the tickets. One of the fears of doing this is if you win, they always think you should donate it back. I don't think my ticket's the right colour. The first prize goes to Pam Lovell, purple ticket A17. Second prize to Ron Webb. I've dust in my head. One of those pink tickets I think I'm trying to get. I nearly had one there and I did the decent thing and dropped it back there before. This one here's the one we want. And third prize to S. King. Thanks very much, that's all the prizes, so enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to relax a bit now, I haven't got to be looking at that program of events. Enjoy your drinks and your good humour and some dancing and some rock and roll, Steve.